Hey, it's me, J.Evans, and it is time for us to talk. The talk where we talk about any and everything. And what are we talking about today, apple pies? You already know. Unhook your seatbelt. It's time for us to go into drive mode. It's time for my Marrying Millions review. Do y'all watch Marrying Millions? Did you see the episode yesterday? If you didn't see it, let me roll into this recap and sum it up for you. Now, before I do that, let me give out this disclaimer. All topics are alleged and allegedly. They are strictly for gossip and entertainment purposes only. So don't come for me saying, oh, J.Evans, I'm going to sue you. It's allegedly, because I don't know if it's true. I don't need anybody trying to sue me, baby. Because the only thing I own outright is this can of Lysol, baby. And it's disinfectant spray. It's not even a brand name. And if you want it, you can have the little bit that's left, baby, because you can't find Lysol nowhere because of the pandemic. Now, let's roll into this review of Marrying Millions. Now, when we left on Rodney and Desiry, and they are the couple that is the spotlight, baby. Yes, so I'm going to roll in them, and then I'm going to go over and roll into some of the other couples, okay? So let's start with Rod and Dez and all the heat. I'm here for it. Now, we picked up at the last episode when Rodney told Desiree, oh, check your glass, and she was like, what's this? Dez, do I need to enroll you into some acting classes? Because you're not giving me you're ever going to win an Oscar. You're not giving me you're ever going to win a Golden Globe. You're not even going to win an Image Award. You might not even qualify to win a Razzie Award for Worst Actress, baby, because your acting is horrible. Let it go, sis. Now, Dad said, that she wanted to be clear about some things about him cheating. Would he ever cheat again? Would she be the one? Apple Pie Dez, I just got from you that you really want to be married. You want to have a man. Y'all know, like the song by Shantae Moore when Shantae was screaming and singing and hitting those, Shantae's got a man at home and he's so good to me. I guess that what Dez wants to give us, that Shantae more realness. Now, Dez asked Rod, are you sure? Am I the only woman for you and you'll never cheat on me again? He agreed, y'all. He said yes. Okay, at that point, Dez said, will you marry me? She said, I love you, baby. He said, I love you too. The only thing I could think of, y'all, is the Aretha Franklin song, Miss Franklin song, Call Me, where she's like, I love you, and I love you too. Baby, will you call me the moment? Y'all know I can't sing, but that was the vibe, I guess, that they were trying to give. I'm not sure if I got that. I got Dez again with her acting that needs help. Call me, sis. I'll be your acting coach. Okay? Now, they laughed. He put the ring on her fingers. It cut to a segment with the producers asking them, how do you feel? Dad said amazing and smiled. Rodney just laughed and was like, you know how you used to have the Tickle Me Elmo for your kids back in the day and the Elmo be shaking like, ah? He gave me Elmo vibes like, do I know what I'm doing? Is this for real? Did I ask? I don't know, baby. Now she said she felt relieved and he assured her. Then they started to kiss again. Now I don't know allegedly if this relationship is great TV, if this is great business, but their kisses, y'all, please stop the kisses on camera. I didn't feel the kissing vibe. I didn't feel Prince when he I just want your extra time and yo, the kisses are off, baby. The kisses don't do anything for me. Now, at the end of the kissing, she screamed, hey, LA, I'm engaged. Apple Pie Days. No, ma'am. I just need you to get it together. Now, let me roll into their next scenes because Lifetime, they chop them up. So I'm just going to roll it into one. Now, he said, are you going to stay the night? She said, no, not until we get married. You're not getting the goodies. Apple Pie Des. Even Janet Jackson, baby, stopped waiting a while when she, let's wait a while before we go too far. Janet left that and she went to, dum, 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 dum. If I was your girl, the things I do to you. Why do you not want to do nothing with him, Des? You want to get married? That's fine. Some people say no sex before marriage. Apple Pie Des. Now, a lot of people say that you know how you go to Enterprise and rent a car? You know how you go to Enterprise and you can buy a car. When you buy a car from Enterprise, Apple Pies, the car is used. The car has been test drove. A lot of people allegedly think that you've been test drove. Now, how do you know y'all are going to have real chemistry? But I guess you want to wait a while. Now, then it went to her calling her brother and her sister-in-law. She told them that she was engaged and it was no sex before marriage. She does not believe into it. Her brother shot her a look, Apple Pies. If you didn't see it, let me show you. I don't believe in sex before marriage. That's Des, her brother. Cause the only thing I thought of when he did that look was 2 Live Crew songs. She ain't nothing but a hoochie mama, hood rat. Des, he was looking at you like 2 Live Crew singing hoochie mama. So is it something that you're not telling us, sis? Allegedly, that's the look that he gave you. Now, Des also did her confessionals, and y'all have been roasting Des with her hair. If you don't, I like the comments. If you don't see the comments, go here on YouTube to Lifetime. They do clips of the show. Look at the clips. Follow them on Instagram. They have a Millions Millions Instagram, the Lifetime page. Also, they have a separate one. The comments, y'all roast her hair. And Des, I don't know what's going on with the hair. You had the big bouffant poof and the bangs. Girl, was you trying to give us Peggy Bundy realness? Because Peggy hair was laid now. Your hair is just coiffed and it ain't right. Now, Rodney, do something with this. Take her to somebody beauty parlor. If she want to go to somebody auntie house, let them straighten her hair out. Now, at this point, Rodney comes over after this, and he talks with the brother and the sister-in-law and say they got engaged. Des is like, oh, so you're gonna tell your family? He's like, no, and she's like, why not? Listen. Now, we don't know what's going on in this relationship, but I will say one thing, sis. If he is taking care of you and giving you this lifestyle and you want to maintain it, you better zip your mouth up. Now, if not, because she went on a vicious rant on Instagram. If you did not see that review, click that description. I did a video review of that. It's in the description. Also, I have a Millions playlist. Click that playlist. It's all my videos, but I did one specifically for Millions because y'all was just like, keep reviewing it. Ask and ye shall get it. Okay, so she went on a rant on Instagram. Now, they showed a clip of next week of her friend. They're doing a toast, and the friend is mentioning about somebody being unfaithful. And then Des asked Rod, was there anything else that he had to tell her? Now, I do follow Rodney on Instagram. He did an interview. It was a good interview. And he talked about the show. He answered questions. He even acknowledged J.Evans. Okay, let's talk the talk, Rodney. Let me interview you, Rodney. Des, let me interview you too. But I guess we'll have to see how this plays out. Now, one thing I can say is that they are good TV. They give us a good laugh and a good chuckle. And I think he is aware of all things regarding the show. And he does know we are watching because they are one of the most controversial couples and people watch them because they're good TV. But Des, you need to stop playing when you go live, because he even said on the interview about her saying things on that Instagram live, because I asked the question and I want to know how he felt about the live that she did. And he basically, I can't say word for word, but he was like, the part about his mom, he wasn't thrilled about that. Which to me, you say something about my grandma, my mama. No, okay. Now let me roll into the other couples. My second favorite couple is my apple pie Nonie and Reese couple. His name is Reese, but I call him Reese couple. Okay. Um, Now Reese has moved in. Y'all, when he came to Nonie's house, did y'all see that truck? Because I thought it was a discontinued S10. Y'all remember the little S10 trucks? It looked like a discontinued S10 from back in the day, the little Chevy trucks. He had his stuff in garbage bags. Some of it was in garbage bags. He had a whole bunch of skater boards with no wheels. Now, I didn't know what he was going to do with the skateboards with no wheels, but he said they were for art. So I guess he's going to decorate the walls or just put them somewhere. He bought his clothes in with the trash bags. Let me say this to you, my apple pie Nonie. Sis, before he bought those bags in, because he took them and he dumped them, the clothes in the bags on her floor. Nonie has a beautiful house, okay? Let me tell you something, apple pie Nonie. You should have left that stuff outside and shook it like Outcast, shake it like a Polaroid picture. You know what to do. Shake that stuff, baby, because you don't need any visitors in your house with more than 2 legs. Do you hear what I'm saying to you, baby? No visitors, okay? Non-human visitors with more than 2 legs. Like Granny used to say on the Beverly Hillbillies, no critters. Because when he shook that bag, I knew some critters or something was about to come out. Then it showed his friends visiting. Now he showed them around the house. Nonie said she's surprised one of her snobbish neighbors are not going to call the police. This was because of how they looked. Those guys looked like they were coming up. Hey, like they sing in church, on the rough side of the mountain. They looked like they were coming up on the rough side of the mountain, apple pies. Now her friend stopped by after he showed them around the house, the rooftop, the different rooms, and her friend came over and they were eyeing her down. And this was Donnie's friend. She said she came over for a drink and she referred to them as the Beastie Boys. Sis, let me tell you something. Even in the Beastie Boys' heyday of them being dirty and grungy, they were cleaner than those young men. They gave me, I need a bath in a Techno Shop vibes. Now, she even said one of the guys only had 1 tooth. And she also said she's surprised that a couple of Karens have not been complaining. So I'm happy for Nonie and Reese. I think out of all the couples, if I had to put my money on a couple that would make it, I would say Nonie and Reese. I like Nonie. She won me over. I think Reese is just the kind of guy where he needs a good woman that can help him see his full potential. But Nonie, take Reese to Supercuts and get that haircut down. Somebody show Nonie this video, baby. Nonie, cut the hair down. If he does not want to cut it off, if he does not want to cut the beard all the way off, just cut it down, baby. Let's stop him from looking like a hippy dippy spaceship and get him to looking better. And we need to get him a better ride. If that's his little S10 truck, I don't know if it's credit bad. We can take him to a buy here, pay here car lot and get him something more better. Because he's looking all discombobulated. Now, let's roll into the other people. We had Erica and Rick. Now, Rick came from visiting Mr. Eric. That's Erica's dad. Now, they talked over some things, as y'all know. He moved forward with putting the ring back on her hand. Then Erica met with her mom, Miss Amy, to look at wedding dresses. And Miss Amy was not thrilled, but ultimately, I think she just wanted to sort of support her daughter. Her friend came and said she did not approve. The friend didn't as well and called him a senior citizen. Then said, is he even going to be able to dance at their reception without a walker? Yeah, okay. Then they also discussed kids with her. She said that she was not going to have any kids. Now, you all know that Rick is older than her parents. Yeah, okay. But they also said like something to the effect of, you know, if he dies, you still have to raise the kids. But she was just like, he doesn't want kids. So I guess. Now, they rolled over to Brianna and Bill, y'all. They're here in Dallas. Now, Who else I forgot? Okay, Brianna and Bill. And then I'll go to Dani and Donovan. Now they showed Brianna's mom her new house. And they put in the description that Bill is paying for. Now that living room is a hot garbage can mess. Miss Mom, now you need to clean that house up. Now they showed the rest of the rooms. One of the rooms was clean. The outside driveway looked kind of trap house-ish, like the kind of driveway you pull up to a trap house. For those that don't know what a trap house is, it's where illegal substances are sold. And that driveway looked trap house-ish to me, okay? But the house, it was okay. She needs to clean up and get it together. Now I wonder, is the house being rented or is the house being bought? Because the mom, after Brianna showed a ring that he had bought, mentioned an engagement ring, and he was looking like no. Then Brianna, spoke about kids in the upcoming episode. He does not look like he is here for any of that, Brianna. Now, they showed him talking to his ex-wife. I don't know what kind of relationship him and his ex-wife have, but this is just me. And I'm taking up for Brianna with this. I would not want you discussing what you about to do with me with your ex, okay? If y'all have kids together, that's one thing. But that ex-wife, show her this video. Mind your business, sis. You always in their business. But I don't know. Is Brianna with him for the money? Is that why you in a rush to get married and crank out these babies, Bree? Now let's go to Dani and Donovan. Besides Kevin and Katie, those two couples to me have the least potential to make it. Kevin and Katie, Apple Pie Katie, run away from him, sis. Like that song, Run Away. You gotta hurry before it's too late. Kevin is not into you. I want you to do better. They're gonna show her next episode. Dani and Donovan, now they flew to El Paso here in Texas. And Donovan met with Mr. Jamie, that is Dani's father. And he went to ask for her permission to get married. She let it be known that if her dad did not give permission, she would not be marrying him. Now, they sat down and ate. What I thought was disrespectful was Donovan ate and finished his food. And she even said this before Mr. Jamie did. Now, they couldn't communicate, so she had to translate for them. Apple Pie Dani, it's something about Donovan that is not right. Now, they showed the next week's episode, and he's telling you that he wants you to sign a prenup. In his case, I think he's saying sign this prenup because he just wants to marry you, he wants to have kids, and he wants to get a divorce. Don't fall for it, sis. So I need you to get it together. I don't think he is a good choice for you, and I think you and Katie, you need to let go of those two you got, okay? Y'all are the least ones that I see being able to make it, baby, because y'all were dealt a bad hand, and sometimes you got to know when to hold on, know when to fold on. Throw them away, sis. Just throw them in the air and toss them up and just throw them to the wind. Now, Apple Pies, that was this week's episode. Now I did see on the interview that Rodney did where he said that this is going to be it. I'm not sure if it's another episode next week and then it'll come back in January. So we'll have to see that it will pick back up. Now he did drop a tip, okay? And he did say that Lifetime has ordered a couple of more episodes, y'all. So we will be getting some entertainment. So we will have to stay tuned. Now, would y'all like to see me? Because I did ask, was it a reunion show? And I think he said no. I'm not for sure. But would y'all like to see J.Evans host, Mr. Talk the Talk, host the reunion show? I could do a virtual reunion. Y'all could send in y'all questions. I would ask the questions that the people want to know, okay? I would give you real news reporting, investigating news reporter mode, baby. Go over there to the Married Millions Instagram and tag me. I'm on Instagram. My social media is listed below. Tag me and say we want J.Evans to host a reunion. And maybe I can try to see if Dez and Rodney might let me interview them, and maybe Nonie, because I like Nonie. Okay, so apple pies, we've talked the talk. Now it's time to walk the walk. If you are not one of my apple pies, it is my subscribers. Click the subscribe button. Subscribe. Set your alerts so you'll see when I make videos. Go to the playlist and watch, and we will talk the talk. And don't forget to tune in, because Sunday is Sizzling Sunday, where I do a recap of things that happened through the week, things that people sent me, and we can chop it up like veggies in a food processor for y'all Thanksgiving dressing. All right, bye y'all.